So that's kind of what the county is doing in partnership with other people. As far as in our budget for the County of Maui, we have continued our request, and the council has to approve this, $150,000 to Maui, well, it's for the solar water heater initiative, and that's administered to us by Maui Electric. And just for your information, when grants go out to places, there is usually a charge for that, whoever's going to administer the program. It's called an administrative overhead charge, and this happens everywhere. In this case, Maui Electric has not charged us to administer the program. So every single dollar that goes into that program and comes back is the same amount. It doesn't get siphoned off for administrative overhead. So we're very pleased to have had that partnership, and that started back in Mayor Apana's days. And I was on the council at the time, and I asked Mayor Apana to please put some money in the budget so we can pursue the solar water heating so that the county can be participating in this whole renewable energy thing. Before it was utilities had rebates, the state had rebates, the federal government had rebates, and the county just sat on the sideline. And I said, no, we need to be in there. We need to commit that we're interested in this and we want this to go. So solar water heating is like the low-hanging fruit. So we were going to pick that one. And we're in our, I think, our 6th or 7th year of this solar water heating initiative. And it started out where it was for low-income families the first year, and then each year now it's open to anybody because we've kind of met the needs. We wanted to make sure that our priority was for the people who needed the help the most. And the way it works, in case you don't know, is that the Maui Electric looks at your, let's say it's your home, looks at your average electric bill. When you put the solar water heating in, you have to pay back a loan at 0 interest for the difference between what your electric bill is now with solar water heating and what it was without. So you would have paid that anyway if you did nothing. So it's not like it's extra money that's coming out of your pocket. After the loan is paid off, then you get to enjoy the lower cost. And the way the costs are going with you guys looking at your electric bills, by the way, you know, they're going up and up and up. I wish I could, you know, use it as a deduction on my taxes. But you know, this is a good way for people to get involved, and now that it's open to everyone, and it's also open to renters, by the way. All you have to do as a renter is to get permission from the landlord to have the solar water heating put in. So we're trying to do that. Other things that the county has done in the past is when there have been public buildings, for example, Halimahu'olu's Ikihu, I think that's how I call it, the senior housing in Kihei, when they were presenting to us as a council what their plans were, they were trying to keep their costs down, so they didn't put solar water heating in their plan. So what the county asked them to do was give us a number, what would it cost to put that in? Yeah, they gave us the number, and we granted that money to them to help them put the solar water heating in, because then it keeps their operational costs down. The other thing that, and it's not related to solar water heating, the other thing we asked them to do was to give us the number of what it would cost to put fire sprinklers in the buildings where fire sprinklers are not required by code. I think if you're 2 stories, you have to have it in there, but if you're 1 story, you don't. So we asked them to give us a number of what it would cost to put those in, and we also gave them a grant to put the fire sprinklers in. So those common areas like the dining hall, the rec room, some of the other amenities they have there at the site will also have the fire sprinklers to make those residents and whoever attends any functions there safer. So we were able to participate that way. One of the other things we have in this year's budget in the Office of Economic Development, we have a line item of $100,000 that's available for grants for people who wish to pursue some sort of renewable energy project. So we have that available. The first time that we're doing this, so we're going to try it and see what kind of response we get, and if we get a pretty good response, and I see that's something that we're going to increase over the years so that we are there encouraging people to pursue this, this area and other businesses related to it. So I think it's pretty darn exciting what's happening here. It's an exciting time to be alive, and to be part of this movement, because we waited so long to get some, momentum going here, and I think we've got the momentum now, and I'm very, very pleased about it. Related to sustainability and some parts to energy has to do with our integrated solid waste management plan, which is being, there's a draft out of it now that's going to be presented pretty soon to the state. It is a requirement by state law that a integrated solid waste plan be updated every 10 years or 5 years. Our plan has not been updated since 1992, so we're a little behind schedule. But we finally have gotten around to it, and they're just wrapping up their work now. A consultant had been hired to come up, and we're looking at everything in the waste stream. Everything. So it includes recycling, and it includes residential pickup, curbside recycling, whatever kinds of things. All of those are very, very diverse number of things are being discussed and planned for, or in the plan. It will go through a process now where it actually gets submitted to the Department of Health, the State Department of Health, and then from there it goes to the governor, I believe, and then comes back to the county of Maui. And part of the plan, actually, they have looked at options for using biomass, waste mass, in order to create some electricity or some power. And because our Central Maui plant, Central Maui landfill is close enough, we think we can get some really good projects started there. One of the other projects that's ongoing right now is our methane gas project at the Central Maui landfill. And we only had enough money, unfortunately, to just do the flaring project, where you collect the gas and then it's flared off so that it doesn't just evaporate into the atmosphere and contribute to global warming. We're going to be flaring first, but the next step of that is to figure out a way to capture that methane gas and use it even right there on the site, so that we can do a liquefied methane gas. I don't understand all the technology for it, so I'm just telling you what my advisors tell me, that they can liquefy that gas and perhaps use it to run the equipment that is there at the landfill. So we have some options coming up. We're trying to be on top of it and make sure that we've got these things included in our budgets, and we need to give that kind of financial support to what's going on. And I know we're going to be working in partnership with the college when it comes to the renewable energy programs that are here, or you want to expand or start up here at the college. So we're very much an active partner with the community college.